Hello, that's Bushcraft Knives here, and in this part of the video I wanna show you how I usually set up my camp, which is a tarp with a hammock underneath. So yeah, I made some adjustments to my DD tarp. Nothing to the tarp itself. It's a very good tarp, in my opinion, for the money, but I always keep a lot of cordage with it, and I switched some of the, I don't know how you call these things, but I switched them for these military ones, which are a lot more sturdy and don't come out with heavy winds and stuff. So yeah, so this is the rope that will be carrying the tarp, and what I like to do is on one side of the tree, a little bit higher, I just like to make a regular quick release knot, like so. Okay, right, so now I'm going to put the tarp on here and do that by pulling this rope through these things. Just like this. Alright. What I'd like to do now is what I like to do now is tuck this around the tree, don't mind the height of it, and then what I'm going to do is make an adjustable knot like this. I'm going to go underwards over the top 3 times, then over the loops, collect it with my finger here, and go under the top line towards the other loops, again 3 times, like so. And now I can do it like this, and now we have an adjustable knot like this, and I can raise this up to the level I want it and just adjust it to the strength I want it. And now we can just open the tarp like a curtain, like so, where we can start creating the tent form. What I like to do here is use this loose end of rope to bind this piece together with a quick release knot like this, so this won't wind up. I'm going to do the same on the other side, but just with the other end of the rope. Like so. With a quick release. And these quick releases will make it very easy to break this camp down again. Alright, I've roughly set up the tarp. Again, these are quick release knots, but as you can see it's very flimsy now. So, but this is the first thing you gotta do. You just gotta put it up like this. And what I'm going to do now is adjust the tension on every string, just to get rid of all these wrinkles, and yeah, it's gonna look nice when I'm done with just adjusting these strings. And I don't think I have to film that because it's just adjusting the tension of the strings. We're actually going to sleep with 2 persons under this tarp, and we're gonna hang above each other. My girlfriend is going to go in the top because, first of all, if she falls, I'm not dead, and if I fall on her, she's dead. And secondly, she can go in the top because it's the warmest at the top of the tarp. So what I did inside the tarp is make another rope with a lot of tension on it. Again, the same adjustable knot. And what this rope is gonna be for us is a nice hanger. Because I've got, on my flashlight and stuff, I've got these kind of S carabiners, which I can clip on here. And look, we have a nice light. Put my diffuser on here, and that's going to be a nice night light. We're going to put our clothes on there to keep them dry and stuff like that. In the summer I had my eggs hanging on that as well. So yeah, and there has to be a lot of tension on this, because otherwise the things are going to hang on your face. If you want to be really warm and cozy, you would have to put the top on ground level and make a kind of a tent. Not really a top, but make it like a tent, and you can still hang your hammock in there, but won't fit 2 persons. And I'm gonna lie on the lower part, but I don't really mind the wind to my face and stuff like that. So as you can see, I am hanging quite low. When I'm in this, I'll be almost touching the ground, but there's space enough for my girlfriend. And this is my Ticket to the Moon hammock. Very comfortable hammock, but it's quite cold in the winter because it lets air through. But it's very nice in the summer. And what I'm using for this is mil-spec 3 paracord, which can hold about 550 pounds, and this is the military stuff, so it's very dependable. And what I did here is not a regular knot, but I made a figure 8 quick release knot, because a regular knot is very hard to untie if there's a lot of pressure on it, and this figure 8 knot will still be quite easy to undo when I'm done. I want to show you real quick how you make a figure 8. It's really easy. You just create a figure 8 like this. Go over, go under, and tuck through the top piece of the 8. And if you pull it, you can see it. It's a figure 8. So yeah, that's how you make a figure 8. And this is a very handy knot to know, because yeah, it really has a lot of functions. And it's always quite easy to untie, and it's quite strong, can hold a lot. Thank you. So this is my sleeping bag, the M90, and it's a Gore-Tex shell, which is windproof and waterproof. And yeah, this is a very comfortable sleeping system. It's very heavy, so it's not for hikers. But for these kinds of trips, where you can go with the car and stuff, it's great. It has a lot of space inside, which I really like. It's really soft, and man, with this Gore-Tex layer on it, it's very warm, even with below freezing temperatures. Never been cold with this Gore-Tex stuff on the thing. And the great thing is, in the summer, when you take off the Gore-Tex layer, it still breathes enough to be able to sleep in it in summer with warmer temperatures. But it's too warm to sleep on the ground with this in the summer. So when you sleep in the Ticket to the Moon hammock like me, and the wind can really come through the hammock, it is a really nice sleeping bag. But I think it's mainly a winter, autumn, spring survival bag. 3 seasons. Well, it's actually called 4 seasons, of course, because it can do the winter, but for the coldest seasons. So yeah, this is the final setup. Very simple, But yeah, gonna hang some more stuff in here tonight. But yeah, I'll show you when we're going to sleep. This is our evening camp. This is where we stay before we go to our hammocks. And it's nice and warm under that tarp. Very hot fire, you can see it by the color of the flames. It's cozy in the top, or it's cozy under the lean-to. Yes. Alright people, it's time for us to go to sleep. And it's very cold, but my girlfriend is already tucked in and I'm going there underneath her.
Good night.
Good night people.